All right. So I think let's continue here. So, last time I said that I was going to actually let me bring up the map. Last time I said that I was going to go ahead and just make a pathway. That way, things will be easier to where we have to head next for the next main mission. I went ahead and made one almost, not quite, but almost as far as I could, which I believe was about here. So I have to then uh, make my way across this, but I think we will take on this mission. And good, I'll be able to carry all of it.
That feels good. Thank you.
So I am almost maxed out.
There it is. Good work, then. Take care of yourself.
So let me see if I can remember here. But yeah, so I while I was going about and doing a couple things around here, again, mostly just building um, building a rail zip line track all the way. I did find out a couple things that the game either hasn't shown about yet or um, wanted me to find out for myself. Which one of them I'll be able to show pretty soon once I get over to here. The first thing that I found out is you can actually use the rail in here, the monorail, to travel across, which I think is actually kind of neat. So if you want to just follow the monorail from the ground, you absolutely can. So I believe I made one. I made the pathway all the way from going from the west, fourth knot to up in this direction where the Rainbow Valley, where Rainy was, and the animal shelter. And then it's basically just a long trek, basically from there. But yeah, I didn't have to do too I didn't have to do too much placing zip lines. It was mainly just I didn't really put much across here, which is fine. Let me just double check to make sure. Yeah, because I think once I get to about this zip line, I think it's that one. Once I get to, I believe, this zip line, then it becomes a pretty easy pathway that mostly was already built. Um, Previous parts. That one is going. Yeah, this one's going right to the animal shelter. Um, the other quick thing while we're kind of traveling across here is I ended up going back to the or back on the Magellan to Mexico and did all the uh, boosting connections with all the other distribution and centers and people there. So I will have a few things. I will have a few extra gadgets and patches and stuff, certain stuff like that um, with me that I didn't have before. But I want to say that took me most. Yeah, I want to say that took me about most of uh, today that I'm doing this stream on. I want to say it took me 5 6 hours, maybe going on slightly a bit more. But I'd say about 6 hours to do all of Mexico, boosting all those areas there. Not with only previously have done the main story missions. That's why kind of I do kind of like that they have this smaller, exactly the same thing like in the first game. They have uh, a smaller side area that as an introduction to get you kind of set up and establish with what some of the things you can do, and then they open up the big area uh, to you. So I believe we now continue off this way, and is it here or the no? This was the architect. The person over there is the pizza chef. Which one of these? I think I think it's this one.
Yeah!
I think this is the one that gets me over there. Oops. Forgot about that. I don't think that zip line gets me anywhere. No. No, I'm pretty sure that zip line doesn't get me anywhere. I do have to make a better connection between around this corner, because I don't like the fact that I have to go from here, and I can't now make that, but I have to go from here up to Hartman's lab, and then go all the way back to this one. So that is one that I do have to fix. I don't know if I should move. I don't know if I should move this. Well, the other zip line is an online one. I don't know if I should move my zip line over, or should I boost? Should I upgrade it so uh, the connection is longer? But so far I technically have two big archways of zip lines that go from different areas, and it all depends on which way am I heading. But that one right there, that little corner around that mountain edge, is the one that I'm having at the moment the slight trouble with. And then I'd probably say around here as well. But obviously there'll be more time to correct that and fix that as things continue. So this, yeah, because I have one that heads closer to the Motherhood, and another one that goes around the rock side here.
Yeah!
Hopefully the water here is not going to be too bad to get across. I didn't actually test it to see, but I mainly just hope that it's not absolutely terrible. I find it funny though, two other people thought of the exact same idea. Now there's two big archways over there. One over here would be perfect. Okay, so I am officially at the end. Yeah. Okay. So I'm officially at the end of the archway that I wanted, or that I originally made. So let's try just to make our way across here. Hopefully no storm starts to fill up the river, but I do have to make it across fairly quickly. Okay. Take a drink at the canteen. Fill that up. Alright, almost there. And now that soon I'll be on solid ground, I'll actually use my, oh my god, the water here seems to take off your stamina so quickly. Oh my god, that goes away so quickly. Wow. All right, drink up again. So I'm going to use the floating carrier. Put it in there. Everything else is fine. And while I'm on the way, since that is east, yeah, that's going to be east 4 knots. I'll go on ahead and try to grab whatever else is around here. I would like to pick up this. Oh no. I was afraid of this. Alright, so I'm going to use one of the items that I got by doing the Mexico part. The classic sticky gun from the first game. And hopefully there's nothing. That's only 93 likes. I don't necessarily. I do not necessarily need that. Whoops. I wanted to pick that up, not. I really. Really just want to avoid them. And if anyone's wondering, the other mission objective, that is for the side mission to help out. Whoops. That's the side mission to help out the one woman who's in Hartman's lab. Discover more of the what were they again? The spas or the water in different areas, which actually wouldn't be. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything nearby. Otherwise, it would have told me. So are we still 1,000 meters? Yeah, it'd be really interesting and really nice to get see if someone else put up a couple online zip lines around. Okay.
Fuck this.
And we're, yep, so basically we're just gotta get to the next points. Oh. Alright. Almost there.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage.
Wow, this area must have this area has a really big
Process your orders and requests.
area then that whatever it is, the security reach of it. Yeah, oh, that's just outside the chiral network. But you know what I mean, the like rim of the area seems to be giant. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting area to try to make pathways to.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies.
Okay.
Welcome, Sam.
And after all that, we are finally here. Yeah, I think overall that was a very good portion of my time to make as quick of a zip line trip over here. I think that was worth it.
I appreciate you coming all this way. You're a lifesaver. I'm not just saying that either. I mean it. Seriously. We owe you. Right. Let's get this cargo processed ASAP. I'd go so far as to call this perfect. I doubt anyone but you could have handled it so well. I sometimes forget just how much work you've done for us. We're so grateful for your support. Put us online with your Cupid. We're ready.
Okay, so this is the second the second main monorail area, I think, or is the one in the northwest considered one? I think the one in that northwest corner might be considered one. But okay, we are all the way over to the direct East Fort Knott. Yep, I already see one area or one zip line. Boca skeleton. Skeleton designed for making deliveries makes it much easier to traverse difficult terrain, such as rivers, slopes, and snow. Boosting drains battery, cargo capacity is increased, carrying an extra 120 kilograms. Music, and the usual. Self-driving support. Allow vehicles to self-drive on roads. Cool. Improves performance of coffin boards. I don't know how much of the coffin boards I'll actually use, but
Looks
we'll
like
see.
we've finally become part of the chiral network. Between this and the life support systems you brought us, we can begin giving proper treatment to all the folks suffering from chiral contamination. Oh, I got a little present I'd like to give you as a thanks. Take it with my compliments.
And another pair of glasses.
Those beauties are pretty hard to come by these days. And I just know they'll look great on you. Oh, in addition to that, I've shared the data for a Boca skeleton. It's a piece of equipment specially tailored to porter work, allowing you to carry lots of cargo without difficulty. Ideal for keeping your balance while making your deliveries. Steep slopes and rivers are no match for this baby. It's bound to make your next runs much easier, and it'll help you expand the network too. You know, before you came along, we lost a lot of people to chiralium exposure. For a while there, it felt like we were counting the days until the inevitable void out. But it seems like we'll be able to avoid that terrible fate after all. We won't fall victim to the same tragedy that befell North Fort Knott. Our facility here at F4 isn't just a network connection point. It's also a key distribution hub for the eastern part of the continent. Without it, lots of folks would lose access to deliveries, and you'd have no chance of extending the network any further. And without a fully linked up continent, we'll never get to see a new plate game manifest. No need to worry though. You've guaranteed we'll be around for a good while yet. Rest assured that we will keep working to improve our skeleton tech. We'll be continuing our research into road development as well. All to bring this continent into the fold. We've got a lot riding on you drawbridge folks. I hope you won't let us down.
Hello, Sam. It's me. More than 50% of the Australian continent is now connected to the chiral network. And it was you who made this possible. On behalf of the company, allow me to extend my sincerest thanks. It's likely that the difficulties we face will only continue to increase as we press on. But you and your comrades will rise to the challenge. Of this I have no doubt whatsoever. The probability of creating a new plate gate rises with each expansion. Do what you must to make it happen.
Sam, it's happened again. A disruption in the tar currents. We won't be able to head your way just yet.
Sam, this could be the result of that Nirvana phenomenon, right? We won't know unless we take a look outside, though.
Oh boy. Here we go. Yep, here's another one.
I believe we've seen this before, Sam. It's calling to us again. Sam, are you thinking of going back there?
Well, that's not an invitation.
It seems we're back in Nirvana, or whatever you care to call this riddle of a place.
Okay.
Strange. I feel as though my body's become lighter. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sam? You might be able
Whoa.
to jump much further than usual.
Once I'm... Oh boy. I guess I should pick up whatever I can. Hey, at least I don't take any fall damage. Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like a flooded hospital. Why are you calling Lou? Alright, maybe I do want the silent. Oh, is this guy coming down? Yep. Oh my god, where are you going? You are supposed to be facing me, not running. There. Ooh, I do not like that. There we are.
Got grenades.
Oh god,
It's risky, but you could try taking
that ain't good.
You up for the challenge, Sam?
It's alright, it's alright. Just make him a bit more happy. Alright, we'll leave it at that. Alright, how is my blood bag? Okay, it's a little bit weakened. Didn't I pick up a grenade launcher? Yeah. Yeah. I want to use this. Okay, so there's only one more. Oh boy, he's coming after me.
Go this way.
Alright, let's see if I can sneak up on these guys.
Above us, something's coming. Watch out!
Oh. Let's see. Whoops, wrong thing. Let me offload that. Stay down, you. Oh.
Eyes are a real nuisance. Think there might be a way to destroy them?
Oh god, oh god, I need to run. I need to get out of here. Okay, there we are. Where... You are right over here, I think.
I have something else.
Okay, get that one done. Oh god. Ooh, perfect, perfect. Not quite. Get out of the ice. Get out of the ice. Now I go up this way. Oh my god, they're all the way over there.
Heads up!
Yikes, that was not good. Okay, empty that. That was a really bad idea. I'll admit, that was a very bad idea.
trying to flee to the church down below us.
Okay. Okay, where is he? He said he was below, or... Okay, I think I've almost got him. There we are. Whew. That was a cool, fun fight. But why do you care about Lou? Lou is my BB. Well, really, it was Clifford Unger's, but...
You recognize his face?
No, I don't.
Sam, do you read me? Come in, Sam. Come in.
We were whisked away to that strange place again.
What? We only lost you for a few seconds.
And time must flow differently over there, like on the beach.
Well, glad you're all right. The tar currents seem to have settled down, so we'll be able to surface there shortly. Just sit tight, okay?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sam, why don't we return to the DHV Magellan and get some rest? You can ask Fragile to look into that card you obtained as well. Seems all the possessions you had earlier are in that open space over there.
And I'm guessing all the weapons were either moved to East Fort Knox or onto the Magellan. Let me just quickly check. Don't I already have? Okay, blood bag. What else? I don't want that there. I'd rather have. Man, why would you go to bed all bloodied?
Sam, we've uncovered some new information about that ID card you brought back. I'll give you the details on the bridge.
Okay, good. Let's get this blood off here. Yeah, I'll stick with the navy blue for right now. And head to the bridge.
His name is Neil. Neil Vanna.
Neil Vanna? Oh, here I thought he said Nirvana. There must still be tar in my ears.
It seems that the ID card you brought back belonged to the man himself. Charlie helped me dig up the details.
The card was issued by Bridges years ago, when the chiral network was still being developed. Records confirm that Vanna has been dead for some time.
So he was a member of Bridges?
No, it doesn't look like he was.
Vanna was a porter contracted by Bridges to handle jobs with special requirements. Like all of you, he was a doom sufferer who leveraged his abilities.
A top-notch porter by all accounts. He worked the Mexican border. Brought over all kinds of useful stuff.
Ostensibly, resources and medical supplies. But in truth, he transported drugs and other prohibited goods.
So he was a smuggler.
Vanna's ID card served as a key to some of Bridges' secure installations, though only a select few, of course. Specifically, those dedicated to the BB experiments, along with various other medical facilities.
I believe that the place you went to for counseling was one of them.
But everything in that area was obliterated 11 years ago by a void out, one in which Neil Vanna died. And from which you alone, Sam, were fortunate enough to emerge alive. Prior to all that, your counseling sessions made you a regular visitor, yes? Well, records indicate Vanna frequented the same facility. There's a fair chance that the two of you might have met before. Do you recall seeing him?
It's hardly surprising. A great number of people pass through there all the damn time. No one would remember them all.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received your next assignment. This main order can be undertaken by accessing the delivery terminal at East Fort Knott. While you attend to that, we'll continue our investigation into Neovana. I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
By the way, Sam, you saw Tomorrow with the apples in the corridor, right? It seems she was training, trying to gain more control over her temporal abilities. Taking green unripened apples and attempting to age them until they're red and ready to eat. But she's still having trouble getting it just right. She's taking it too far and making them rotten. There's no need to rush things. She'll get the hang of it soon enough. In the meantime, let's continue to support her. Please take care.
Alright. What is next?
From this location, you should be able to see some snow-capped mountains, Sam.
Yep.
Your next objective can be found in the heart of them, in the form of the Eastern Environmental Observatory. Once again, you'll need to link up several sites en route to this destination. The first such site to be brought online is the Chronobiologist Shelter, which is due west. Pick up the main order on this delivery terminal in order to begin.
Okay. Well, that is definitely a long ways up, that's for sure. Let's get some crypto bytes. So we have to head. Oh no. Oh man, we have to head in that spot. In fact, this entire area here, where would the distribution center to connect this area be? Because it goes a long way. I don't think it'll be there. Possibly there. But yeah, like this entire ridge right here. Well, we do have to cross upwards here and then reach over in that way. I mean, honestly, putting on one of those is going to be the best thing. What else? What else? Maybe... Actually, yeah, I don't need... I can grab a couple ladders from Magellan before we leave. Okay, I have PCCs. I have a floating carrier. I have a couple boots. Have a couple guns. I don't think I need too much else. Yeah, so let's just get the Boca skeleton. It is down to level 1 by comparison. Okay, I've got one more thing of boots. I think I should be good. What can I customize? Huh. Okay. Skill points. Self-driving. Don't need that. Really don't need that either. Is anything for 55 worth? $60. Not really.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, before I go, grab. I'll grab a couple ladders. Maybe grab a what's it, the ropes. Unless I don't have any. No, it doesn't look like I have any. So that's fine. Make sure everything's tied down good. Okay, so what's going to be the best plan here? So I need to make it all the way up here. Seems like a pretty steep hill. Huh. So there is the road here that does connect. Oh my god. 4,300 ceramic, 3,300. Jeez. So much. Well, not that I'll be able to really do a whole lot with that. Yeah, this definitely is a really big area to try and get to and from. I would like to utilize this zip line. So let's see. Okay, perfect. I want to make a strand with that person. And yeah, it's level 2, which is more than enough. Oh, that's weird.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
That's odd that they would put that way up there. Yeah, the only reason why I immediately kind of think, you know, a vehicle just to drive over to the mountain probably is not going to be that useful because, well, I mean, look at that. There's no way that I'm gonna. There's really no point to spend the materials just to make it, you know, I don't know, a minute faster, maybe 2 minutes faster. There's just no real point in my opinion. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, is there a hot spring around here? No. Yeah, no. Unless, of course, I would have to talk with. Yeah, unless, of course, I would have to talk with the. I'm just going to keep on calling her the woman at Hartman's lab. Okay, hydrolog, whatever. Her. Yeah, maybe the reason why I can't see another hot spring is because I haven't talked to her yet to continue that side mission. That's my guess, at least. Or they're just flat out could not be. I just flat out just could not be near one. That's always a possibility. Um, let's see.
The coffin board cannot be used as a mode of transport outside the chiral network.
Oh, that's okay. Funny. Funny. Very strictly must be used inside. How far away? It's 480. Yeah, sure.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Okay, where? Right here. Do. Yeah, I can, I can put it over in this general direction. Why not? Uh, what? What else am I seeing? Oh, interesting. Where is? Oh, that one goes. That one goes part way up. But I mainly want to hit this one. And right there. That sounds fine to me. Not that I doubt. Well, I very much could use this one. All right, let's get back on. Let's get back on track here. There's a long climb to go, and I should not really be wasting it too much on trying to figure out a little tiny minute thing when it comes to that. Yeah, it's a very odd line.
Enough already.
Alright, where is this person? Oh, never mind, it's the same person I need to head to anyways. Yes, that zip line is over there. Low temperatures. Spending in areas very low temperatures, such as snowy mountains. Drain Sam's battery. Be sure to keep an eye on it. Yeah, because I already saw what how a long time in rivers drained it, and it drained his stamina fast. Potential quake. Well, avoid that.
Quake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 4.
Careful. Is that just environmental music, or... Oh, it must be. Because, yeah, there's no other... There's nothing else there.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting to climb up from. What seems like the best? Probably here, here-ish, up here, and then go right to there. That probably feels like the easiest. Big thing is ceramic. I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to pass that up. Have a feeling not going to come across terribly too many big 320 ceramic bundles. Curious if there's going to be the return of the what's it like, the claw, the grip gloves, as well as the heated warmer thing things from the first one. Because there have been so far a few items that have been in the first game that have shown up relatively early in comparison to the first one. Like, again, the Stitchy Gun. Stitchy Gun, at least in my 100% playthrough of the game, the Stitchy Gun was like one of the last things I ever picked up. Which is unfortunate because you have to do like a very specific mission, and then you're able to a very specific side mission, and then you're able to craft it. Whereas in this one, all you need to do is level up one of the areas in Mexico, and then it just gives it to you. Which I'd much rather have that of you have of you actually having to upgrade an area rather than have to do a very specific mission. Okay, we are almost there. 700 meters. Hopefully there's none of those whiteouts like there was in the first one. The one specific area next to what was it? It wasn't the doctor. It was like some mechanical or crafter person, and the like herbal therapist or something. There was like an entire like whiteout area that you couldn't see, 3 feet in front of you. Why does my helmet keep on going off and on? I think for strong winds like this, it should stay on. Oh my god, what is going on? Am I just like following a storm? Like I'm just barely chasing behind it? And that's why it keeps on activating? That's so strange. Again, either stay on or stay off. Stop going off and on like 20 times. Yep, almost there. Definitely looks foggy. Definitely looks foggy the higher you go up. And this is what I was saying, the almost like the whiteout area. Yep, almost out of stamina. I'm just trying to hold off until I'm able to get inside. which should be fine. Chronobiologist.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that use it.
Alright. Got a couple items along the way.
Good to see a friendly face. It's been a while since I've had visitors. I'll check your cargo right away. Wow, it's in flawless condition. I'm impressed. I mean it. Oh, wow, you found this? What a relief. I was all but certain it had been lost for good. I should have no trouble continuing my research. And it's all thanks to you. All right. Use your Q-pid to connect to my shelter.
And you once again are in the middle of nowhere, up on the mountain. I think these areas around the mountain are going to be the hardest ones to fly around on zip lines and do all of them to rank them up. That's a lot. That's a big stretch of area.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'm finally part of the chiral network. I've been looking forward to this moment. I should be able to conduct research at a faster pace than ever. Please accept this by way of thanks.
Oh, little thing for off my bag. Yeah, off my backpack, crypto bite.
I picked up this accessory in the UCA. You should try attaching it to your backpack. Who knows? It might bring you good luck. Oh, and in case you're curious, the cargo you brought me contained a stock of cryptobiote variants. I've taken to calling them chronobiotes. They appear to alter your body's internal clock for a brief period when consumed. Just another example of the many ways the Death Stranding is wreaking havoc on our perception of time. It's introduced us to timefall and the beach, as well as the EEs that brought about previous mass extinctions. You know, I can't help but wonder if extinction entities are related to chronobiotes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Especially with the strange incidents we've been hearing about lately. Well, the porter who used to come through here was attacked by something. It was bad enough that they gave up doing delivery work for good. They still managed to deliver my last shipment, but it was covered with strange dents and markings. When I asked what had happened, they just said it was the work of the Headless Rider. People have been talking about the Rider for a while, actually. And there's this guy not far from here who's dedicated to studying strange mysteries like that. I sent him some details, and he said he'd need to ask around for someone to lend him a hand. You should keep your eyes peeled for trouble until he figures out what we're dealing with.
Huh. Okay. And of course, I've been calling them crypto or whatever, crypto bytes. It's biotes. I'll have to remember that.
This isn't the last time we meet. With no one else around to make deliveries, I was beginning to think I'd have to call it quits. Oh, by the way, a suborder just got posted about those strange incidents I mentioned. You can check it on the delivery terminal here. It's probably in your interest to find out more anyway, given how much time you spend outside. And, who knows, you might even be able to convince them to join the chiral network, too. I just hope we can get to the bottom of things sooner rather than later. Thanks again, and take care.
Well then, Sam. By the way, we have info on Nilvana to share. Could you join me on the bridge?
Join back on the bridge for a minute of information, and then get sent on to another. Oh boy. Well, that is certainly not good. Warm water beneath my feet. Groundwater around here is warmer than usual, and especially warm near the slope at the back. Okay, probably back there then. I think I have a suspicion that that could be an area where whatever the water could be. Okay, place that. Alright, so what info do you have?
We managed to learn a few more things about Nilvana. You may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges. That's what we told you before. Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them? Whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside. Someone with access to the UCA's administrative systems. It seems Nilvana was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was. Charlie, can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was your therapist and your partner.
Lucy?
Nilvana's name was on our client list. Right there in black and white.
That's crazy.
We also uncovered a photo you should see.
Per the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city. A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy was pregnant at the time.
It wasn't mine. The child she was carrying. She straight up told me to my face. I never had any kids. She was just my shrink, helping me to work through my often phobia. That's all she ever was to me.
Oh. So it's possible that what seemed like a wedding image is that the woman there was always blocked out from the first one. So could be that was Lucy.
Sam, this is Charlie. A new assignment has been entered into the system.
So my immediate guess is Neil and Lucy had a relationship either before or or could it be after? Well, either before or after with Neil and Lucy had a relationship either before or after that Sam was seeing her. And again, possible proposal, possible marriage. In the future, she was pregnant, not with Sam's baby, because she told him. So it's possible that that is Neil's. But then how does that connect to Lou? If Lou was Clifford Unger's legitimate child, there's there's got to be some mix up between the two BB units that were both under the same name. Spotted kangaroo near Hartman's lab, was able to take a snap. Huh. Yeah, I was going to say, like, you can see the kangaroo from all the way from there. No, we got another.
You really don't remember me.
That woman just now, was that...
Lucy. That was Lucy.
Ah, yes. She was your therapist, wasn't she?
Yeah, so far in a while that's been the most interesting piece of new info that's once again added more questions. Okay, so wait, why did I come here? I came here to check something. There's a zip line there, and a zip line there. These are not from the same people. But I will want those. Maybe that one for later. I still have to figure out who I still have to figure out who is under control of this big area. Well, let's see. Next mission.
Ooh, just the man I've been waiting for. The Metagenomicist's main order is prepped and ready for you. We'd like you to capture the timefall-resistant emu I identified and take it to her shelter. You might find the capturing part tricky, but if you're real quiet, you shouldn't have too much trouble getting close. Now, this emu appears to possess certain unique temporal properties. It may well have some kind of connection to extinction entities as well. The metagenomicist might have different insights into its nature given her specialization, though. Personally, I'm hoping this might lead us to a major breakthrough. Also, there's another order I want you to handle when you have a moment. It's related to those strange incidents I mentioned earlier. They might not be occurring right on my doorstep, per se, but they're still very troubling. Help us out, Sam.
Okay. So that's the standard order. Go there and back. That's the... Oh, there is a person. There is the person right there. Well, that answers that question. So... So if that answers that one... Oh... So deliver the timefall resistant emu. I wonder, have I accidentally seen this one, or is it specifically just... Must be specifically just for this mission. And then gotta head that way. Just to make things possibly easier, I think I'm going to do this side, this sub-order right here. So, grab the proof of attack. Ba-ba-ba. Let's do the Sharon boost for right now.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Okay. Where can I go? Where can I go with this? So there's an area there. That's unfortunate. It doesn't arc that way. Well, it's too far anyways. It's 434. Yeah, that's way too far anyways. Okay, so let's head to the Ghost Hunter.
Hear that speed!
Largest mountain range in all Australia lies at the center of the continent. This
I don't really know if this was...
northern section has a number of steep slopes that pose a challenge for
if this was good or not.
many have fallen and
I'll just kind of try to... No. Don't try to do that. I'm just trying to get rid of as much music as I can. Because I'm Okay, so I need to head down that way. What would seem like the best position here? Probably something like that's around here. Yeah, something like that. Let's be a bit careful. Let's go. Yeah, this seems fine. Up, 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 up. Please, please stop. Please, please stop. Whew. That did a lot of damage on my boots. Okay, let me... Um... No, it's not that one. So that means there's another one over here. Oh, there it is. Yep, you never know. Never know. May be able to use that. And that one's back over there. What's that? 260. Where's a good place to put this? This one is, in fact, level 2. Yeah. Okay, so I can go 350 meters. Okay. And that's 320. Yeah, I just want 350 if possible. Okay, that's good there. Oh, okay. That looks good. Looks good to me. It's right in between two of them. It's right on the edge from when I can furthest and reach it. So the chrono, that's not the chronobiologist. Chronobiologist is where I just came from. Okay, so this person literally is just called the Ghost Hunter. And yoink. As much as I would like to grab that one, it's not going to be easy to deliver. Just like that one there. As much as I would like to have it, delivering it back to the Hartman's lab, not going to be easy. And I also don't want to carry a bunch of useless side stuff. Alright, so what is this headless rider thing?
Oh, hey. I appreciate you coming all this way. Allow me to take a look at that cargo you carry. Took good care of this, I see. Well, you completed all these orders for me? I really...
Ooh, not even level 1.
So, I finished examining that cargo you brought on over. Now, I know this isn't your fault, but this thing has been absolutely savaged. I highly doubt human or animal involvement. Kinda looks as though it was battered with a large heavy pole, but... And there are also parts that appear to have been melted. Not to mention the unusual tie marks imprinted on the surface. Putting all the pieces together, I reckon this is likely the work of the headless rider I've heard rumors about. In all honesty, though, seems like it was set upon by not one, but several riders. Sheer damage is proof enough of that. Yeah, we're looking for multiple villains, I'd say. They won't come out and wreak havoc at just any old time. There's got to be a reason they attack travelers when they do. Mind helping me figure out what that reason is? That way we can set the minds of porters like you at ease. Once we know more about them, I can use that chiral network to enlighten everyone else, too. Indulge my curiosity and I'd be happy for you to hook me up, is what I'm trying to say. If you're keen to do so, then pick up the sub-order I posted. I've included the relevant information in the order details. Be sure to look it over should you choose to take it on.
Order completed. Well done.
Well, I would very much like to. Okay, ceramic. Place that. The other two I think are fine. Oh boy, all the way over there. Ghost hunters prove the headless riders really do exist. Seems they attack porters who ride tri-cruisers at night. Head to the scene of the attacks to uncover the riders' identities and deal with them. So, if I'm going to be fighting, which is what it looks like, I'm going to want a little bit more than just that. Take those things off. Huh. But now is the trick that I actually have to ride a tri-cruiser at night in order for them to show up. Because why else would they tell me that information? That's the thing.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
Sam, why don't we begin by considering what we already know? If nothing comes to mind, take a look at the order details to refresh your memory.
So what seems like the best plan here? I may need to head back to East Fort Knott so I can make a tricycle. Yeah, that feels like what I may need to do. So
Take care, Sam.
yeah, that's going to be my major guess. Which then, of course, means I'm going to need to make it across this again, but in a better... in a slightly better way. Do I have much bandwidth to work with? I can make one zip line. Great. I have enough bandwidth to make one measly zip line. Wonderful. That's not much to go on. Yeah, so I'll probably just have to slowly make my way around. I think I can avoid pretty much all the enemies here. Yeah, I can basically avoid avoid the enemies here. I just need to I just need to kind of be careful. Oh, finally. Okay, somebody else made a bridge. Good. That's gonna be very useful. Yeah, so that seems to be the... If, of course, my guess is correct, then I'll have to, yeah, East Fort Knott, make a tricycle, well, sleep until night, make a tricycle, travel over to that area, and see what exactly transpires. Just out of curiosity, because they did say that I could cut these. But they said all I would have to do is go from behind. I remember there was in fact a... Yeah, there was in fact a thing saying that if you want to cut them, you just need to be behind them. I doubt it's with the blood boomerang. You know, since I'm already here. No. Alright, I'm very curious then. What did I read it from? Alright, Corpus. I need... Is it tips? Customize. It'd be something relatively... Nope, not that. It'd be something that I haven't looked at yet. Oh, here we go. So if you're able to approach a gazer without being noticed, press circle when the icon is displayed to cut the umbilical cord. Using a blood boomerang, sending them back to the world of the dead. Approaching a gazer undetected is risky. Allows you to dispatch them without expending any resources, such as blood or ammunition. Watchers don't have an umbilical cord, so they can't be neutralized this way. Okay, so I was correct. So particular enemies are not going to have the umbilical cords to cut them and deal with them that way. Yeah, no. I was thinking whether or not if I should put up a zip line somewhere, but I'm like, wait, I don't really have a good spot to put one, so why would I waste it? And because I can only have one more zip line available, again, why waste it? Why use it up and waste it? Okay. Oh, actually, that's the thing I should have done. I should have looked at where the emu is. Oh, where was it again? Was it like... It was like I had to take it, I'd go from down there, take it from like around here, and then go like all the way over here somewhere. Or was it right here? Ah, oh, crap. That's not very good. It's not very smart of me. Alright, anywho, I'm almost actually inside East Fort Knott. Yeah, why does this area have to be so long before you even come across this like anything? Yeah, I really do need to start to eliminate all the different pop-ups on screen. Yeah, once I have a moment of free time, I'll head back to Hartman's to continue and finish up that mission. Although I think it does go on for a couple. It's probably going to go on for a couple more.
To be honest, Sam, I'm at a bit of a loss here. For now, why don't we go to the site of the last attack and see if anything comes to mind?
Yes, I'm aware. I have an idea of what I'm supposed to do. I just didn't want to head there right away. Let's just say.
I don't know how or where you found.
There we go. Level 2.
Thank you so much for your help. It's because of you that we can offer
Porter snowsuit. So, different camouflage. Road upgrade. Autopavers can now be used to upgrade roads. Roads can now be upgraded? What?
I'm increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Hey, Fox. How's it going? Yes, this is
We've improved our road
the box game,
thanks.
or as I call it, UPS Delivery Man, the sequel, Electric Boogaloo.
It was a take.
Order completed. Well done.
How are things going on with you? Okay, cool. Playing Doom Dark Ages? Cool. Uh, no, I don't really want to do that yet. Do I have... Got carrier, got weapons. Yeah, okay. Let me take a quick relaxation. Yeah, it's been quite a bit. Just as you probably know, things um, get in the way, and life is life, and you don't really have all the time that you wish you had. And yeah, so I apologize for not getting back to you much, or I guess at all. Just either the stuff that I have, or the any contact stuff is just not coming to me. I'm having a bunch of like phone issues of just me not even getting text messages until, like, basic text messages, until hours go by, um, let alone any other, like, apps, uh, conversations, or anything like that. So again, yeah, I apologize for that, but good to hear things are good with you. All right, so what did I want to do here? So, uh, okay, fabricate. Actually, I guess I don't even need to fabricate. I can just take a vehicle. Yeah, that's fine. Catch up sometime. We could do over Discord if it works. Yeah, we can hopefully figure out the best, whichever's kind of the best way to chat with. But yeah, overall with me, yeah, nothing really too crazy or uh, out of the ordinary. Just if it's not work, it's like doctor's appointments. If it's not doctor's appointments, it's looking for other jobs. If it's not that, it's a couple hours here and there that I get to play a game. So that kind of usual stuff. But yeah, at the moment, I've been very much enjoying playing through this game again, or not. I shouldn't say again, but you know what I mean. Playing through the second Death Stranding game. And again, that's a thing. No, like Uh, oh, nice. Got a master's in history. Nice. Congrats, man. to hear. Hope that's been going well. But yeah, what's it? What was I just about to say? But yeah, cause I think I saw a message a little while ago that you were I think you said a message or a comment somewhere that you were surprised that I'm even playing this, or I'm even playing this game because it just didn't seem like my kind of game. Again, I can go into exposition dump of, didn't necessarily care or have any interest in the first game. I took one look at the trailer and went, okay, it's a walking game, whatever, sort of thing, and just was like, okay, I'm sure it'll be fine, but it's not for me. Got the game on sale, or got the first game on sale, and when I actually sat down and played it and allowed myself to get interested in it, to get involved in the actual game, I found myself just it's a very oddly relaxing game that I found myself spending hours and hours and hours on until I beat the first game.
Rider attacks were reported in this area. Look around. See anything?
And again, so much so that I played the first one. I make sure to play it every single year. Every single year on the same month that I first bought the game, and have, I think, close to 300 hours into the first game. I've even gone to the point that I've legitimately speed ran the first game and can beat the story in like 12 hours or something, or I forget what my last time was. It was like 12 hours or 15 hours or something. But I legitimately would speed run the first game. Like, that's how much I enjoyed it. Okay. Okay, so what is... So there's something around here.
Sam, about the headless riders I've been thinking, what if we were to try replicating the conditions of the previously reported attacks? Road at night, tri-cruiser...
Yeah.
I've got it. We should take an evening spin near the site the attacks took place.
Yeah, that's immediately what I had in mind. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what the chat here is going on. To be fair, the only games I remember you playing were Nier, Souls games, Overwatch, Sly Cooper, Spyro, Borderlands. Yeah. That's definitely quite a lot of the games I'm mostly interested in. Very, very action oriented. Very, relatively, short, simple, to the point, but very enjoyable games. Yeah, the only game speedrun ran was Portal 1. So am I just out? So I have everything set up correctly. Unless yeah, why? I wonder, is something supposed to trigger or? Me a bit confused. Unless I'm just not quite understanding here. Oh, okay, yeah. But why is this tiny area here? Head to the scene at night, which I should be. I should be. I should be at night. And I'm driving around, trying to recreate the thing. Huh. Yeah, there's clearly a bunch of destroyed. There's clearly a bunch of destroyed cycles here. This probably is nothing. But let's see what happens if I change vehicles. Do I have to... I really hope that I don't have to repave over this area. Orders. Head to the scene of the attacks to uncover the identities. Huh. You may go back to Metal Gear Solid 5 soon. Wow, it's been 10 years really since MGS5. Jeez. Yeah, that Let's Endure had some of my favorite moments in it. And I forget whether or not if it was. It must have. I assume. I'm pretty sure it must have been afterwards. Okay. After I played MGS5 myself. That we did that video. Yeah, I'm actually very confused here. I'm at the scene. It's at night. I'm on a tri-cruiser. Even Dollman literally said, "Hey, here's all the steps. What do you think about this? Try to recreate it." But like, what do I have to? Uh, I'm almost daring to just kind of find a way to bring all these materials over here and then rebuild this. And apparently, I swear, if that's the case, and I have to rebuild this this highway, and that's the thing that completes this mission, I'm going to be kind of annoyed, kind of a bit annoyed. When he's running around the back of the tank. That was just like that was just so funny. Um, all right. I there's got to be some. There's clearly something I'm missing, but I just don't know. I just don't know what. Oh, is it now? Okay. So was I driving around because it just wasn't night yet? I'm gonna. I guess so. It was just storming outside. It wasn't actually. Well, hopefully. Let's see. Yep, yep. There's something different. So that's all that. That's all that was changed.
Don't tell me it's been hacked.
Oh God. What in the world is this?
Since when do highways float in the air? Up and away!
Oh. Okay.
Highway in the sky. And now we find ourselves trapped. Be ready for anything, Sam.
Welcome, Sam. I prepared this little stage here special.
Okay, then. I will need to. I'll put on the shotgun, but before I do that, we weren't initially intending to post it. Yeah, it's very possible that that was unplanned. We were just doing it for fun, and then it was, but it was being, we were recording the whole thing, and then it's just like, let's put it up just for fun. I believe. Soon, if you want this August, be 10 years since the first Let's Endure. Jesus. I swear, sometimes I hate how quickly time flies. Yeah, definitely. We can definitely figure something out. I know there's a very huge list that I'm like joined with, or like I can browse through, that has I swear like 400 or like 350 or 400 this is how you don't play videos, and I will, and I can definitely browse through there, and it pretty much goes through basically from the beginning of them almost all the way to current. But let me see here.
I know you're gonna make the most.
Hey, these must be ghost mechs?
Okay.
Suppose there were no headless riders after all then. We need to destroy them all. Let's get the move on, Sam.
Alright, I see. No. God damn it.
That's how you do it, Sam.
I got you.
Nice one. You're a pro.
Alright, I should probably... Oh yeah, machine gun, absolutely. Alright, I need to speed up here.
Yeah, come on!
Oh, that's so cool.
You see it, Sam? One of them is different from the others. That has to be the unit that hacked into the autopaper.
Yep, I would assume so. Come on, get him. Almost there. boy.
Well fought, Sam.
That was neat.
I think you took care of every last one.
That was neat, though.
Highway disappearing? This isn't good, Sam. Whoa! Ah! Seems the day is ours, Sam. Oh, what a relief to have made it safely back to the ground. There's no sign of our adversaries. That strange road has vanished without a trace, too. Everything seems fine.
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
Go and give the ghost hunter the good news.
Yes, I think we shall. And I'll actually be able to use this bridge over here. And don't worry, I'll look back at the comments there. Yeah. So what's what's the comments here? We did about 50 Let's Endures. Yeah, we do have a lot to work with. Neo could be one. And Overwatch, if there's one as well. Overwatch 2 is just not. Yeah, it's not. It's not as good as compared to the first one. They screwed up so much when it came to that. They removed features. They removed modes. To the point that it took them. I swear I want to say like 3 years or 2.5 years or something, just to finally be like, all right, we need people to continue to play our games, so we'll bring back loot boxes with the same thing of how they did in the first game, where you have like a week. Like a week to get like a certain number of wins, and every few or every few matches or whatever gets you a free loot box and stuff. Just because not really. I would assume either they got so many complaints about it, or they were finding that that people were dropping out of the game at a steady pace. I don't know the actual reasoning, but I know they took out loot boxes to then go to a battle pass system, to then go, oh well, here's a battle pass, but we now will now give you loot boxes as well, which then kind of defeats the entire purpose of the battle pass. So, again, it's a whole thing that they just really don't even know what they did.
Handle that job for me, huh? Let me just review the order details. I can tell you gave it your all in that fight. Thanks for helping me out, mate.
Okay, music.
I feel as though I can really trust you. We forged a bond, you and I. So you know, I've decided to increase the amount of materials you can... All right, I'm ready to join the chiral network.
Still prefer loot boxes to Overwatch 2. Gotta head out. Good game chats. Hit me up in Discord or PSN when you get the chance. And good rest of the stream. Thanks. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'll see you. Hopefully, I'll see you and chat with you sometime soon. Woodland, rocket box. Oh, do we have the rockets again from the first one?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks to you, we can finally close the book on the mystery of the Headless Riders. Troubling rumors like that have a way of putting everyone on edge. Makes them want to stay inside all the more. Out here especially. Saw too many people cutting ties and keeping to themselves. Can't say any of us anticipated that the Riders would be ghost mechs, though. And those mechs have something to do with Higgs, too. Isn't that right? Well, now that we know the truth of the matter, we can come up with ways to combat them and their tactics. Then, maybe it'll feel like we're actually making some progress at long last. You know, you've got the makings of a real ghost hunter. I've shared with you some schematics for my favorite tools of the trade. A rocket box and a camo suit pattern. The rocket box fires MP warheads. It's a portable, versatile weapon that's perfect for dealing with all kinds of enemies.
All right.
You've done some wonderful work for me, Sam. So much so that I'd love it if you could continue. I intend to carry on with my research. There are a few things that I'm still pretty curious about. Maybe they're nothing more than baseless rumors, but if any seem promising, I'll contact you via the SSS. I hope I can count on you when the time comes. Good luck with your deliveries. Take care.
Okay. So there's nothing else to really do with him. I can store those. I don't really need either of those. That's what I need to do. So I need to figure out let's see. So there's got to be an easy. Hopefully, there should be an easy way to go from here. How far is that? Oh my god, that's 5. It's 5:27 though. Since I already have an idea, I'm going to first deactivate the music here. And what I want to do, because I can put up 2. Yeah, I think I'd put up 2. So I'm going to want chemicals and right? Yeah, chemicals and special alloys. That way, okay, so I guess that's the trick though. Do I want? I believe that's the closest. So I would need to connect that to that, which goes there. But I'm not heading in that direction at the moment. Okay, let's see here. That one over there is level 2. I don't think I upgraded, so that must be others have upgraded it. Oh. Well, if that's the case, I could just use this one. So if I were to go around here, I could use this. Damn it! Oh, it's because the person doesn't... Damn it. I'm sure I could find a use for that, but it's not going to be right here. Alright, so I need to find... Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So there's got to be some spot that I can put this over here. Okay, I can connect it to that. Where... Okay, so that's that one. Yeah, so let me see. Can I connect... Oh boy. That's not going to be easy. Let's put up the ladder. That maybe looks good. Please tell me. Oh god, please tell me that's okay. Oh boy. That's okay. That one I don't need to be like that. That's all right with me. I just saw this turn blue, which is right there. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything in the way. But just in case, I'll activate that. That way, hopefully I can go down here. Yeah, that's a bit risky. That is certainly a bit risky. Alright, so... Okay, so that one there... Can't do much with... Okay, I can put up this one plus another zip line if I choose.
Nice.
Whoop whoop whoop. Yeah, so damn it, that one's really close too. That's what sucks. That one's really close. There's zip line there. Could potentially get up there. And then where is it? Is it then this one? I think it's that one, and then that one. Possibly, but I would have to use up another one of these. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing else over there to connect it to. So I wanna connect it to that. Oh, I've got plenty of room to work with. Yeah, I've got plenty of room to work with. Let's go. Actually, that looks pretty good. Let's put... I would like all of these ones to be connected. So let's do... don't want to put that one there. I could put that one there, then almost make a straight line up. I like the idea of what this person is doing. Yeah, I like the idea of what these people are doing is going up this way, which that may be very smart. Okay, how far away am I? 243, 310. Alright, so I'll put this one here. Sounds pretty good. Alright.
Right.
So I put this one here. I'll upgrade it.
Construction process now complete.
I'll upgrade it. That way I can reach the top.
Structure successfully upgraded.
Okay, so if I'm correct, yep. So that worked really well. Now with that being the case, I may want to get rid of that one. Now that I have potentially a better way to get across. Which one's better? Oh, not that one. This one over here. Yeah, because this is working out. This one's working out pretty well.
Australia lies at the center of the continent. This alpine region is commonly known as the Central Highlands. The northern section
And then I can go straight from here.
for even the most experienced of climbers. Many have
Cool.
fallen and injured themselves here. Patience and caution are essential for survival.
So what am I at? I'm at a little bit over 3 hours.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility.
Okay, where was this? This one. The Nemo that can survive exposure to time fall has been discovered. To research the curious creature, deliver the timefall resistant emu to the metagenomicist so she can unravel its mysteries. And I cannot submerge it. I should be able to make it most of the way. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll, So I need to go from there. Okay, so I can go from there, get off at the Pizza Chef. Yeah, get off at the Pizza Chef here. There is going to be BTs, but I should be able to get it across without much worry. That's going to... Yeah, this right here is going to be the small issue. Okay, fabricate a couple of those. Rocket launcher shaped like a piece of cargo, loaded with powerful MP warhead. Rocket can lock onto multiple targets. We fired once the box is thrown into the air. Oh, okay. So it's not like natural rocket, quite like a regular rocket launcher. But I guess I can pick it up, possibly lock onto targets, throw it into the air, and then it just fires all around. Interesting. Oops. Got rid of the wrong things. Sure. I guess we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, time to find out where this emu is and what's the best way to take it back.
Glad you can make it.
And I have enough bandwidth for one more zip line. Just for one. One measly small zip line left. Of course there's probably a few that I could get rid of. Oh, okay, this one is a... Well, okay, so for that case, I will... Actually, would it be easier... It may be actually a bit easier to go the other way. Okay, so that one's an online one. This one's mine. And there's like 3 online zip lines going up the other way. Which I might want to take advantage of. Alright, so I'll go over here, grab a vehicle, and then boost over. Yeah, doesn't matter which vehicle I take, I just want one. There's lots of red spots. Alright, this might be the best spot here. Alright, where are you? That you right there? Looks like it is.
Almost there.
This is the spot where it was last seen. Emus are awfully fast. This search may take a while.
No, no, don't look my way. Can't tell. Are you looking? Yeah, you're looking my way. Damn it. Oh, that's definitely you. Oh, son of a... Oh, no, you don't. Get back over here. Get back over here. I swear. I swear. Get in here. Get over here. See, I was told to sneak up on it.
Wonderful. We've secured the
Ooh.
Let's deliver it to the metagenomics.
That's a big bird. Okay, so I cannot get this thing... I cannot get this thing submerged. That is the key here. That should be fine. So long as I can get here. Which way is easier? Because I'm gonna, yeah, I'll have to go around for sure. Or I can go right to here. Yeah, that's probably going to be the... That right there is probably going to be the easiest. Good. I can carry the whole thing. I want that. Can I carry it, though? Whew. Good. Okay. And good. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Good thing that wasn't in the way, otherwise I'd be very annoyed. Yeah, so I probably have to head this way and up, and then I might have to just walk the rest of the way. That's gonna be trouble. See, getting across this might be a bit of an issue, but so the BT is going to be in front of me or to the right. So I know there's an area there with... What is this? Oh. Is this what's normally supposed to happen? Oh. An 8.0 G-scale gatequake struck the following area: BT area, Southwest, Pizza Chef. Yeah. Yikes. Oh, no. I'm unfortunately I'm unfortunately just inside of it. So should I... I'm gonna try and go back and hopefully not be inside it. That's the first time I've actually been inside one of those. Okay, now I'm kind of worried. Kind of worried on what's gonna kind of happen next. Let's see. Actually, this right here may be a very good thing. Okay, so if you escape it goes away. Okay. That's fine, that works. Very interesting. Alright, thank you for this ladder. Making very good work of that. Basically, it's just a straight pathway from here. Right. That's fine. Just a machine gun. I can make another bunch of them. See, I'm just trying to grab this so I don't have to go all the way over. Yeah, this bird here takes up, like, it's surprising. It takes up so much space. I want to say, what's that? The equivalent of 4... No, the equivalent of like 8 or 9 medium packages.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
Alright, here's your emu.
Thanks for coming. I've been looking forward to this delivery. Now let's take a look. Good job. Looks in perfect condition to me. Now this is something I didn't think I'd ever get back. My research is going well, and I have you to thank for it. All that's left is to connect me to the chiral network. I'm ready.
I wonder what's going to give me the ability for the the mine north of the lake. Because now that one's just kind of in the middle of everything. Oh, EX capture grenade. Grenade has special effect on large BT's catchers. Defeating a weakened catcher by throwing an EX capture grenade into its mouth will produce a BT crystal. Like other grenades, they can be stored. What? So you can just automatically capture a BT as a crystal. But it has to be the catchers. Are those the ones that either don't have the umbilical cords or the ones that come out after you've been like spotted and was spotted by them and you're kind of in battle mode?
I have something I'd like to give you. I hope it's to your liking.
I guess I will just... Okay.
All hooked up at last. And wow, I was able to finish my analysis of the emu you brought me in an instant. Turns out it was absolutely riddled with parasitic chiral microbes. It would seem their presence was enough to alter the emu's temporal flow, which is probably why it didn't grow older when exposed to timefall. This all but confirms what the chronobiologist has been saying. Hosts for these chiral microbes are subject to the timeless influence of the beach. It's still unclear how this might be related to extinction entities.
Yeah.
It's a vital clue for solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. An extinction entity has the capacity to trigger the last stranding. And if that comes to pass, the end of humanity itself is assured. Higgs attempted to make use of one such entity back in the UCA, but I know you personally put a stop to his plans. Hartman told me everything about those events. It's anyone's guess what Higgs is trying to accomplish this time, but I believe in you. And that's why I'm giving you these. EX capture grenades are invaluable weapons that work by leveraging the temporal properties of parasitic chiral microbes to great effect. In essence, they allow you to defeat weakened BTs in an instant by drastically destabilizing their intrinsic flow of time. But that's not all. These grenades can give you the means to summon your own BTs to attack other BTs. Should work on all larger specimens. I've prepared a few for immediate use. There's so much we can learn by studying chiral microbes, you know? They might even hold the answer to treating 21-minute syndromes like mine.
I can... What?
Yes. Next time you're able to inflict significant damage on a large BT, try tossing an EX capture grenade into its mouth. Not only will you neutralize your foe, but you'll find it also leaves behind a milky white chiral crystal. I've taken to calling these objects BT crystals. If you see one, make sure you don't forget to pick it up. I say that because if you've got one on hand, you'll be able to use it the next time you encounter a large BT. The BT crystal will react with the tar and transform into a variant of the BT you captured. When activated, the crystal will summon a variant of the BT that spawned it, which will emerge from the depths of the tar. Ordinary large BTs will perceive this variant as a critical threat and proceed to attack on sight.
That sounds wild.
In recent days, large BTs have been growing more active in the region to the south of this facility. It's possible that this too could be a consequence of Higgs's efforts. If you're headed that way, you had better be prepared for the worst. Though that might also be a good opportunity to give those EX capture grenades a try. I just know they'll prove effective. And if you're interested in some additional work, I'd also like you to take the emu you brought me to the animal shelter. The staff there want to look after it, and I don't have the proper facilities to give it a home here anyway.
I've posted a suborder for this request. There's no rush. You can pick it up from the delivery terminal here whenever you're ready. Thanks again for all your help. I'll probably be hitting you up again.
Sam, your next destination is the F5 East Distribution Center, which can be found near the southeast shore of the lake close by. I'm told one of the staff members there is an old acquaintance of yours.
Oh.
Anyway, a main order has been entered into the system. You can access the delivery terminal here to undertake it. That said, another request concerning the animal you rescued has also caught my eye. Alternatively, you can undertake this suborder first if you wish. I'll leave it up to you, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.
That sounds wild, though. Use a capture grenade on a large BT. Apparently it has to be weakened down, but I can then capture it, and then any other time I can then use it to attack other BTs. That sounds insane. What's the standard order? Standard order is basically almost go back to the same spot I was just at. That's funny. Bring the emu back to the animal shelter. Deliver chiral microbes to the F5 East Distribution Center. So that's along all of that, and the distribution center right there. Okay, now I can see. Oh, is this? Is this possibly another mine? Well, it's definitely something big and possibly important. All right. Let's see here. So since this is the largest area that I would need to have the mine or get the mine to restore it. Resin and special alloy. I could potentially bring that back up. What's the resin is 2 circles, and the special alloy is that one. Huh. Well, it might be very possible then to just straight up get whatever resources and just bring it back up online. If, of course, it has nothing to do with story related and I can just do it right away. Which there's been a few areas that I've gone out of my way to get that wasn't story related. Like the Pioneer, no, that was so the Pioneer, the Inventor was the Musician. No, I think the Musician was story related. And everything there was.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Okay, that right there is great to have. So I can have that. And that'll actually be really great if I can have one that connects to the mine there and another one like halfway, or one that connects to this. That could work out. That could work out really well. Let's see. So she doesn't have much in the way of big resources. Yeah, she doesn't have much. 240. Yeah. Although any little bit counts, because unlike the first one, as far as I can recall, any extra materials that you use don't just disappear from existence. They then just get minused into smaller boxes. Because I may want to grab that before I do everything else. That way I can, I mean, just for the sake of having this entire large area, before I travel over here. And it seems odd because it feels like you're meant to go. It feels like you're meant to go to this distribution center from this way. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're meant to go from it from like this way almost. Anywho, I think I'll probably cut it off for today. Mine, if I'm not adding up this stream and also counting, or if I'm counting this stream as well as uh, the grinding that I did in Mexico here, then I think I've probably put like 10 hours into the game just today. So I'll call it there. Next time, I think. I mean, there's a few things I can do. I can go over to Hartman's lab to get that marker off my map. I can go around, collect materials to unlock the mine here. I can also do the submission to bring the Timefall emu to the animal shelter, and I also have the main mission here as well. So quite a few things to go about doing. I will have to I'll figure out which one I kind of want to tackle first. Thank you all for watching. I will continue on with this from this point very shortly.